everyone, welcome back to another automation tutorial. I am Sonam from Pabbly team and today's video is all about how to automatically create certificates from Google Sheets data and then send the same certificate on WhatsApp using WhatsApp Cloud API. So the flow of our automation will be like whenever a new row or data is added in your Google Sheet, create the certificate automatically using the same data and then send the same certificate to the person whose detail has just got added in the Google Sheet on his WhatsApp, and your message will look something like this along with the PDF attached. This PDF is actually the certificate which we are going to generate automatically. So let's understand it with an example. This is my Google Sheet and I am updating the details of all the students who has participated in the competition along with the competition name, phone number and class details. Now what I want is, as soon as I update a new detail, I add the detail of new student, the certificate for the same should be created automatically. Yes, this is possible. Something like this. The name will be replaced automatically, the competition name will be replaced automatically, and this is how the certificate will be created. And I want that the same certificate should be sent to the WhatsApp of the student along with the certificate attached, and something like this. Hello, hi Sonam Rai, congratulations. We are pleased to inform you that you have successfully completed the speech competition. Please find the attached PDF containing your certificate. Okay, so to create this automation, I need to build a connection in between Google Sheets, Google Slides and WhatsApp. But sadly, there is no direct connection in between any of these applications. That is why I am going to make use of a software called as Pabbly Connect. It is basically an integration and automation software using which I can actually integrate all three applications. So let's begin with the process. Type pabbly.com/connect in your browser and press enter, and you will reach to the landing page of that automation software. Once you will reach here, you will have to click on this blue button and create your free account. The account creation is absolutely free and you will also get 100 free tasks every month to test these kind of automation. Now click on access now. I already had an account in Pabbly Connect, that is why I have reached to the dashboard directly. You will have to create your account first. Okay, once you will reach to the dashboard, click on this blue button and create your workflow, basically the automation. Okay, give any random name. I am giving the name as automatically create certificates for your students. Okay, and click on create. Once you will click on create, you will see two boxes in front of you. Okay, let me show you the trigger and the action, and our automation is going to work on these two principles. Okay, trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Understand with an example. When a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail. When the form is submitted, let's say Google Form application, share a file via Google Drive. According to our use case, when the data is added in Google Sheet, automatically generate a certificate in Google Slides application. That is why here I am going to choose Google Sheets, and the idea here is that we are going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, and we will then fetch the data of Google Sheets here in Pabbly Connect. Choose the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet. Now how we are going to build the connection? With the help of this webhook URL, and the instruction for the same are already available here. Just read them, follow them carefully, and you will be able to connect your sheet with Pabbly Connect. Okay, let me show you my sheet which I have already created for the student details who have participated in competition. The student name is here, competition in which student participated, his phone number and the class. Okay, just create, or you might already have a Google Sheet of yours in which the details of your student is already available. Just arrange it properly and go to extension and click on add-ons, click on get add-ons. Once you will open this add-on section, you will have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Okay, with the help of this add-on we are actually integrating Google Sheet and Pabbly Connect. I already installed this particular add-on, that's why I am closing it, but you will have to install it. The very first thing you'll have to do is to install the add-on. Once you will install the add-on, again you'll have to click on extension and you will find that Pabbly Connect webhooks option here. Now click on initial setup and you will see two fields right in front of you. The first field is the webhook URL, second is the trigger column. Webhook URL is the same URL which we have got in Pabbly Connect. Copy it and paste it. Okay. And the trigger column is basically the last data entry column of your spreadsheet. In my case, my data is up to column D. That is why I am going to fill as column D. If in your case the column is E, F, G, just fill it as per your choice. Okay, so this is the webhook URL. This is the column name, basically the trigger column. Click on send test. Okay, and you can see test data sent successfully. That means Pabbly Connect has got actually this particular data. Let me see whether actually yes, we have received the data of my Google Sheets. You can see here is the name, the competition name, the number, class, the spreadsheet name. Every detail has been arrived here. That means the first step of our integration is completed. Now what I want to create the certificate for my students who has participated in the competition. So I am going to create the certificates via Google Slides application. That is why in my next application I am going to choose Google Slides, and here you'll have to click on create presentation from template. Why this? Let me show you. Open your Google Slides. Okay, Google Slides, open it, go to the slides, and you will see that in Google Slide I have already created one sample template for my certificate which I would like to send to my students. Okay, I want certificate of participation. This certificate is awarded to the name of the student for outstanding performance in the competition. Name should appear here, the date should appear here, and this is my template. Now I want this name should be changed automatically every time a new entry is made in my Google Sheet. So whatever the values you want to change every time, you will have to keep those values in these curly braces, and we call it variables. Okay, so student name should appear here. That is why I'm writing it as student name. Okay, I want this particular value should also change because various competition may be there and different students are going to participate in different competition. That is why this particular value will be changed every time. So type it here. What is the competition name? Okay, with underscore I'm going to write it. Give a space also. Held on 22nd June. Well, this value is not going to change, so I will keep it as it is, but this date will be changed because I may deliver these certificates to my students maybe on different dates. Okay, so that is why I'm going to keep this particular value also in the form of variable. So current date, okay, on the date on which I'm going to send this to my students. So this is the template. Okay, what is the name of this particular folder? Certificate template for students. Come back to Pabbly Connect, and what we are actually doing, we are creating a presentation from a template. That is why I have selected this particular action event. Now click on connect and you will have to give your access to Pabbly Connect. Don't worry, it is 100% safe. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chance with your access, okay? But I have already connected my Google Slides with Pabbly Connect. That's why I'm going to use my select existing connections. Click on save and you will see I will be connected immediately. You can see connected is written over here. What is template presentation? Basically, I have created a template in which particular name, certificate template for students. The same I'm going to select here. What is title of new presentation? Basically, what should be the title of my certificate which are going to create? So I want to generate the certificate by the name of the student, but the problem is multiple students can be there with the same name. So I'll have to give some unique value also. What should I give? I can give the phone number, but I think instead of that I should assign something, a row index. This particular view, maybe this particular value I can assign, and this way a unique name will be generated. In case you want to give the phone number, you can give it that also, or you can write something manually also, okay, something like that. But I would suggest you to map some value from here only. So I am mapping the row index, basically the row index of what? Sheet, okay. And here you must be thinking that how I'm actually mapping or filling this data from this drop down. So basically this is called as mapping in Pabbly Connect. Mapping means whatever the data which we have just got from application A, we can automatically map it from that drop down. Why I am saying automatically? Because whatever values I am going to map are going to change automatically based on every new entry, every submission and every time, okay. You do not have to come here and change the name, change the values every time, okay. This is going to change automatically, and if you are writing something manually, then that value will not change, okay. Now what is this new presentation location? So basically where exactly you would like to save these certificates. So basically I want to save my certificates in Google Drive. So let's open the Google Drive, okay, and I am going to create a separate folder for mine, okay, where I'm going to save all my certificates. So I'm going to create a certificate, give a name. So all certificates of students, okay. Alright, I'm going to give this particular name to my folder. Click on create and you can see the folder is here, okay, and it is actually blank because there is no certificate created yet, okay. Come back to Pabbly Connect and choose the same, okay, all certificates of student, okay. Competition name, student name, current name. What are these three values? These three values are actually the variables, okay. Student name, competition name and date. So let's fill them one by one. Competition name, I'm going to map it directly from the Google Sheet data which is available here, okay. Click here. It is going to change automatically. Student name, again I can map it directly from the Google Sheet data, and I can actually map this current date also, okay. I'm sorry, I cannot actually map the current date because I have not given this particular value in my Google Sheets. You can see, you can actually click on submit here, okay. I am closing it for now. I have just created 4 columns only in my spreadsheet. So how I am going to get this current date? Don't worry, Pabbly Connect offers amazing features with the help of which you can do such type of activities very easy, very quickly, okay. So for fetching the current date, you will have to click on this plus icon in between, actually before the Google slide, okay. Then only we will be able to actually map the current date. That is why I'm going to click on plus icon before the Google slide step. Here I am going to click on date and time formatter. Amazing feature of Pabbly Connect. Okay, you can use it anytime, anywhere according to your choice. Click write actually current date, and from this current date I can actually fetch my current date. Okay, all right, I want the date in this particular format, DDMMYY. Include time response? No, I do not want the time response. Now finally click on save and send test request, and you will see that yes, I have actually got the today's date, which is 30th June 2022. You can see it. Yeah, it is the same actually. Now I can map the same easily. Okay, click here. Well, I'll have to save it once and refresh it, then only I can actually find that value here. You can see it is visible here now. After refreshing it, choose that. Now click on save and send test request. Now I am expecting the certificate should be created automatically in the given folder. The response has been received. That means let's check whether the certificate has created or not. This is the folder which I have created just now. Yes, you can see the value. The certificate has created with this particular name, and the row index is 2 because here the row index, basically the row number was 2. Okay, so the name is here and the certificate is also here. So this is really nice that I have just created my certificate automatically from the Google Sheet data. Now on, whatever values I am going to add here, whatever details of student I am going to add here, the certificate will create automatically and will be added into this particular folder. Okay, now I just do not want to create the certificate. I also want to send these certificates automatically on these numbers. For that, what I'll have to do is to again come back to Pabbly Connect, click on this plus icon, and I am going to send the WhatsApp messages via WhatsApp Cloud API. Now, what is WhatsApp Cloud API? It is the official API of WhatsApp which Facebook has recently launched. Okay, and I am going to use it for sending WhatsApp messages. Click on send template messages. Now, what is send template message? So, if you want to send any kind of WhatsApp messages to your students, to your customers, you will have to create a template for that first. How you can create it? I am going to tell you everything in detail. Okay, so you will have to create a template first. You will even have to get it approved via Facebook first. Then only you can you can actually initiate the conversation with your student, with your customer, or with anyone. Okay, I will tell you everything in detail. Click on connect, and before I click on connect, I would like to let you know one more very important thing which I have forgot to mention, that if you want that whenever you are going to add the data, it should be sent automatically. For that, you'll have to do a specific setting. You'll have to click on send on event. If it is tick marked, yes it is, then you can actually expect that now on, whenever you are going to add new details, the certificate will be created automatically. Okay, you will have to do this setting. This is very important. Come back to Pabbly Connect. We were actually connecting the WhatsApp Cloud API account. Now you'll have to click on add a new connection, and you will find 3 fields here. Now from where I will get these details? So basically you will have to go to the WhatsApp Cloud API account. For that, type developers.facebook.com in your browser and press enter. And this is how you will reach to the landing page. Click on my apps. I already logged in. That is why I have reached to the dashboard directly and automatically. Okay, not automatically, actually directly, but you will have to create your account. Okay, now the very first thing you'll have to do is to create your app. The process of creating the app and generating a permanent token, I have recorded a separate video and added in my description. I would recommend you to first watch that video and come back here. Okay, I'm repeating this again. Create app first, generate permanent token first. Basically, complete the setup of WhatsApp Cloud API account first, then come back here. You can see several apps are available in my account. This is the app in which I am going to work, and here I will find all those 3 details which were actually required for the connection. You will have to click on WhatsApp and then getting started, and you will find those 3 details. Okay, so this is the token. Okay, for now I am using this temporary access token. This will expire in 23 hours. I have just told you that you will have to generate your permanent token, because you are actually going to send the actual messages to the student, to the customers. I am building up this connection just for the video purpose. That's why I have used the temporary token for the temporary purpose. Okay, what is the phone number ID? Okay, again go back to this WhatsApp Cloud API account. Let me place it here so that it will be easy for me to map it, to paste it. Now what is the second detail? Phone number ID. Here it is copied and paste it here. The third detail is WhatsApp business account ID. Again copy from here and paste it here. And this is how you can actually connect your WhatsApp Cloud API account with the Pabbly Connect. It is connected. You can see, since I have connected, whatever the templates are available in my WhatsApp Cloud API account has started visible here. Let me show you my templates. Okay, you under the steps 2 settings, step 2 section, click on here. Okay, here, and you will find all the templates which I have created in advance here, and I have even get them approved already. You can see these are the templates and these are actually approved. Okay, how you can create your template? Simply click on this blue button, choose any category, give any random name, send certificate messages. Okay, give any random name. Okay, choose your language. I am choosing it English. Okay, click on continue, and from here, from this particular box, you can actually create your template, and you can see whatever I am writing is visible here. So you can create your message from here. Hello Sonam, but I don't want Sonam. I actually want the value that should change automatically. That is why I am going to keep this name in the form of variable. Okay, and here is the certificate, and this is how you can create your message from here, the body, and you can even attach the header, the footer, and one call to action button also. You can attach the button also from here, a call button and the visit now button. Okay, header, the special thing about the header is you can attach the text as well as media along with your message. For now I am going to choose a media, and since I want to send the certificates, that is why I am going to choose the document. Now here I would like to tell you one more very important thing, that do not forget to add the samples here. Okay, when you are creating a template, simply upload any sample file here, simply give any content here. Let's say one is going to be the name, so simply give any random name, let's say John. Okay, once you will fill all the sample content, click on done, and then you can actually submit it for the approval. Okay, I have already created my template, that is why I am not going to create it for now. Let's open my template, which was, I guess, here it is, participation certificate. Okay, this is the sample document. Okay, and come back here. Okay, where it is, yeah, and this is the message which I have created, and here I have kept 2 variables. First is the name, second one is the competition name, and third one is the, if the team is there, if the school name, the institute name, the college name, the company name is there, you can actually place it here. Okay, so come back to Pabbly Connect and let's fill all the details one by one. My template name is participation. Okay, participation certificate, keep the language code and select template ID as it is. Now what is recipient mobile number? Basically to whom we would like to send the messages. So I would like to send the messages to the students. Okay, these are the students. But here a very important thing is read the instructions. The recipient mobile number with country code without plus sign. So basically WhatsApp Cloud API wants the number in this particular format. So basically the code should be there, the country code should be there, and the number should be there. So in my sheet, I have added the number without the country code. So let me add my country code here. Okay, since I belong to India, that is why I have added my country code. You can do it as per your location. Okay, what is the header document? So basically this is the URL of the PDF. Okay, from where I'll get it? I have created my certificate in Google Drive. Which particular value I need to map? Let me show you. Well, you can see there is no URL available here. Why? Because I haven't actually changed the permission of my certificate. Of course, I'll have to change the access permission so that Pabbly Connect can access it, and so that students can actually access it. Okay, but I cannot simply change the access permission right from the Google slide only. I'll have to do it within the Pabbly Connect only. How I can do that? So click on this plus icon, choose your Google Drive from where you can actually get the URL, okay, the URL of your certificate, so that you can actually map it. And in action event, we are going to use what? Basically share the access, share file with anyone in shared drive, not in shared drive actually. Okay, this is the action event I want. Share a file with anyone, because I want to share it with any student. Okay, click on connect, simply provide the access. So I can get the file ID from here. You can see this presentation ID I need to map. Again, come back to Google Drive. Okay, and firstly toggle this button and erase this existing ID. Okay, and now I am going to map the ID which I have received from Google slide. This is the ID. Map it and then click on save and send test request. And you can see I have just received the URL which I am going to map in my header document URL. Okay, now here we'll have to select the ID, basically the file which we would like to share with the people. So let's map our PDF URL in WhatsApp Cloud API headers document URL field. Okay, open it. Here I will find that URL in 4th step, and from here I will have to map which particular link? This, the PDF one. Simply click on it and it is now mapped. Okay, header document file name. So what name I want to give to my document? So I can actually give the name of the student only. Okay, now body field 1, 2, 3. What are these 3 fields? Let me show you my template. So these are basically the variables which I have kept in my template. So let's start mapping these. First one is actually the name. So that is why I'm going to map the name of the student. Here it is. Second is actually the, let me check it. Here it is. Let me take it here so that it will be easier for me. The second value is actually have successfully completed the, basically I want the course name, sorry, not the course name but the competition name. So I can map it again from the Google Sheets data only, as I have kept the dance competition name. Okay, now the third field is basically the school name or institute name. So I can map it from where? Well, I want to keep it same. I do not want to change it every time. So that is why I have written it manually. Okay, now I am going to click on save and send test request, and we will be waiting for the message. Okay, so the fingers crossed, click on save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. Okay, the response is received, and let's check our WhatsApp. And yes, the message is also arrived. Let's open this message, and you can see the Ashirai has received the message along with the certificate. Let me download it and check it, and you can see the name which I have added in my sheet. Okay, save it with Ashirai only. Okay, the name which I have added in my sheet, Ashirai, she has participated in dance competition and she was in 8th class. Okay, let me check the WhatsApp, and you can see, congratulations, we are pleased to inform you that you have successfully completed the dance competition. Please find the attached PDF containing your certificate. Let me open this certificate and let's see whether the certificate is correct or not. And you can see the certificate has created automatically, and the name has got replaced automatically, the competition name is replaced, and the date is also replaced. This is how you can automatically create and then send these certificates to your students automatically. Let me test it once again. This time Sonam Rai is participating in, let's say, speech competition. Okay, let me add the same number since right now I do not have any new number. Okay, this time she is actually studying in 10th standard. Okay, I have added it, and this is my WhatsApp. It is showing the message is received. Let me check it. So the message is arrived. Let me open this message, and you can see Sonam Rai, the name has got replaced automatically. In fact, the certificate is also received with the name of Sonam, and the competition name is also changed automatically. Let me now check the certificate also. Okay, let's download it, and I'm going to open it in front of you only. Okay, this is the certificate, fingers crossed. And yes, the certificate is also created, the date is here, the competition name is here. So did you see that as soon as I have added the details of new student, okay, the certificate has created automatically and sent to student as well on his her number. So now you will ask me that whether we'll have to do this setup again and again. No, once you will set these connections in Pabbly Connect, you do not have to do anything. Simply close your cloud API, your certificate, the Google Drive folder, everything close it. Okay, all you have to do is to just fill this Google sheet. In fact, you can share it with your team members. Okay, and their task is to just fill this Google sheet, and everything will be done in backend in automation. And this is the power of automation, power of Pabbly Connect. I will also add the link of the same workflow, same automation in my description box, so that you do not have to do the complete setup. Just clone it in your account and connect your applications, and you are all set to go. And not just these two applications, not just the certificate creation, several kind of business automations can be created under Pabbly Connect. In case you are not sure from where to start, comment down and share your problem with us, or you can also contact us at admin@pabbly.com. If you find the video helpful, like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you for watching.